destroyed for a lack of knowledge.
So the Bible say, God say his people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. We don't know the thing that's actually in the Bible. Because why? You see that? Our people reject knowledge. Our people reject what Christ looked like. We reject it. So now, since y'all right here listening to it, we are able to actually get to it so you can learn what God looks like, what Christ looks like. You see what I'm saying? Meaning you got the same hair as the man on the far side.
Right.
You see that? We got the greatest hair on the face of the earth.
Like on two fine brass, as if they burn in a furnace.
So if you burn anything, what color will it turn? So what color is Christ? Christ is a black man according to the Bible. So we can tell you everything that you knew or they taught you before this day about the image of the people in the Bible. Guess what? It's not true.
Chapter 20 and verse 26. And ye shall be holy unto me, for I the Lord am holy, and have severed you from other people.
You see that? So God said you got to be holy unto him. He has severed you from other people. So what does severed mean? Go to Romans 7:12. What does severed mean? Because God said for you to be holy, he severed you from other people. He separated you from other people, meaning the way you think, the way that you move, the way that you conduct yourself, your high holy day that's in the Bible, this Sabbath day, the way that we do, according to the Bible, is different from what the world do. We don't supposed to be doing these Sunday things that they doing. Right. You see what I'm saying? But watch this, read.
The book of Romans, chapter 7 and verse 12. Wherefore, the law is holy.
What is holy?
The law is holy.
So sis, what's your name? Shanika. Okay, so what did the Bible say was holy? Watch this, read.
Wherefore the law is holy.
So he said the law is holy. So God's statutes, laws, and commandments is what separates you from the world. Right. You see what I'm saying? Because how can you tell? What do we look different from any man that you normally see? We don't. So you see every man that you see wear fringes? Oh, that's a law of the Bible. You see what I'm saying? So it's separating us from anybody else that's not applying God's laws. Right. Read that again.
Wherefore the law is holy, and the commandment holy, and just, and good.
So that's what's good, that's what's just, that's what's holy. God's statutes, laws, and commandments. Go to Deuteronomy 22 and verse 5. Because guess what, sis? With you being an Israelite, these things right here, these curses, you see right here, the slave trade, the way that it happened, guess what? It happened because we broke God's commandments.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? So guess what we didn't do? I'm finna show you a couple things that the sisters didn't do, and then we already be talking about what the men don't do. You see what I'm saying? Read this.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22 and verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
So what that means is, the woman shouldn't wear that which pertaineth to a man. Pants. So a woman shouldn't put on pants because it belongs to a man. You see what I'm saying? Because guess what? It normally a zipper in the front of the pants, right? So therefore, a woman shouldn't wear that. You know what I'm saying? She shouldn't wear pants because, hey, how you think a man gonna dress you if you got on pants? Right. What would he say? Fill in the blank. If a dude come up to you, gonna say, hey, look, what he gonna say after that? He gonna call you little mama, right? So you see what I'm saying? He's gonna address you because he see your body. He's like, hey, he wanna chop it up with you and talk to you and have sex and things like that. Have babies and not take care of them. You see what I'm saying? So watch this, read that again.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
So the Bible says, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. So a man don't be supposed to be out here wearing a dress or a skirt. You see, you know what I'm saying, the young thugs and things like that. You see all these men out here wearing things like that. The Bible say, don't do it. Because why? What is it?
For all that do so are abomination unto the Lord thy God.
It say it's an abomination to the Lord thy God. Go to Deuteronomy 25 and verse 16 to show what an abomination to God is. Because guess what? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Guess what? The church do not teach what is an abomination unto God. We think everything is cool. We don't even know that God hates sin. The person that's doing it. We don't even know that. You see what I'm saying? Read what you got.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 25 and verse 16. For all that do such things, and all that do unrighteously, are an abomination unto the Lord thy God.
You see that? So the Bible say, all that do unrighteousness is an abomination unto the Lord thy God. 1 John 5 and 17. You see that? We finna go right into that because guess what? That's your history. And that's they only teach you that what? You was a slave. But guess what? The greatest man that walked the face of the earth looked just like y'all. Got the same type of hair. Woolly textured hair. You see what I'm saying? So we finna show you that after this right here. But right now we finna show what is unrighteousness. Read what you got.
The book of 1 John, chapter 3 and
1 John 5 and 17.
the book of 1 John, chapter 5 and verse 17. All unrighteousness is sin.
So the Bible say all unrighteousness is sin. 1 John 3 and 4. All unrighteousness is sin. So guess what? If you're doing things unrighteous or if you transgressing God's laws, all of that is sin. Read.
The book of 1 John, chapter 3 and verse 4. Whosoever committed sin transgresseth also the law. For sin is the transgression of the law.
So the Bible says sin is the breaking of God's laws. But guess what? Do you think we can find that image right there in the Bible? Go to Hosea 4 and 6 real quick and then get Revelation 1. Hey, got a question for y'all. How come we don't know Christ look like y'all?
Hey, bro.
How come we don't know that? Hey, yeah, big bro. Yeah, look at these real quick. We finna go over this stuff that you need to know. It's good. It's good for your health. How come we don't know Christ look like us? Because they never told us? They misled us? Okay. Both of them good answers. What you got? Okay. What you got? What you got? Nobody told you nothing? Okay, watch this. Where you at? Hosea 4?
Yes, sir.
Watch it, read it.
The book of Hosea, chapter 4 and verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
So the Bible say, God say his people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. We don't know the thing that's actually in the Bible. Because why? You say nobody never told you. Nobody never taught. So how many of y'all grew up in church? You went to church before, right? All of us grew up in church. But guess what? We don't know that Christ looked like us according to the Bible.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So God is telling you, his people is destroyed for the lack of knowledge, for not knowing the things in the Bible that pertains unto us. Read.
I will also reject thee.
Read it over, read it over.
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge.
You see that? Our people reject knowledge. Our people reject what Christ looked like. We reject it. So now, since y'all right here listening to it, we are able to actually get to it so you can learn what God looks like, what Christ looked like, what your forefathers looked like, who you were before slavery. Read.
I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God.
Go to Revelation. So guess what? We have forgotten the law of our God. We have forgotten our heritage. We've forgotten everything that pertains unto us. But watch this. Read what you got.
The book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ.
Revelation means to reveal. It say the revelation of Jesus Christ, the revealing of Jesus Christ. Read.
Which God gave unto him to shew unto his servants things which must surely come to pass. Verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
You see that? What color was Christ's hair?
White.
What did it feel like? Wool. It was white like wool. It was white in color and woolly in texture. Touch your hair. You see what I'm saying? Meaning you got the same hair as the man on the far side.
Right.
You see that? We got the greatest hair on the face of the earth. Your hair can make its own hairstyle. You can just wake up, put water in there, and just get out, get a hairline, get a taper fade. You see what I'm saying? We can do those type of things. You see that? We got the greatest hair on the face of the earth. Read on.
His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire, and his feet like unto fine brass.
So it said in Christ's feet like unto fine brass. So who know what color brass is? It's a brownish color, a derivative of brown. So y'all right. So it said in his feet. So you see his feet, right? Do his feet match the color of his face? Is his feet a different color from his face? It's the same color, right? So watch this. And his feet.
And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burn in a furnace.
So if you burn anything, what color will it turn? So what color is Christ? Christ is a black man according to the Bible.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? He was real dark. So do you think Christ is the only one in the Bible that's real dark? That's our people? Go to Job 30 and 30. Job 30 and 30. So we finna tell you everything that you knew or they taught you before this day about the image of the people in the Bible. Guess what? It's not true. It ain't never been a white Job in the Bible.
Right.
It's never happened before. Read what you got.
The book of Job, chapter 30 and verse 30. My skin is black upon me.
You see that? He said, my skin is black upon me. So Job is telling you that his skin is black. Why would it have to be put in the Bible that our forefathers look like us? Why would it have to be put in the Bible that our forefathers look like us? So people can know, because guess what? Remember, it said we destroyed for not knowing it. We destroyed. So now we think we regular people. We don't conduct ourselves as the gods of the earth, as the kings of the earth. We go around and we do everything that everybody else do when we don't supposed to. We're supposed to be just like Christ and do what Christ did.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is